I feel like this might get me in some type of trouble, but overall, I'm not too concerned because this will probably be one of the few videos I ever upload that'll come from like the heart. So, you know, just be aware that I said that before anything got started. I'm certain a lot of you remember that weird looking woman who sat up there and told y'all black audiences never help out with my content and blah, 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 blah. And she sat there and she had to backtrack all those statements because of course she looked stupid doing that. Well, you'll be delighted to know that her entire premise of content is catered to hair, get ready with me's, and most importantly, dating. And she is somebody who's been on the hunt to find her soulmate. And as of recent, she's been trending once again amongst all the black women because she's seemingly reached the epicenter of desperation to the point where I'll just let her explain it for herself.
I am a 30-year-old single mom and I'm still looking for my soulmate.
Oh.
If you've been following me for a while, you know that I have been through hell and back with dating.
Oh.
And I'm so tired of using the dating apps. I'm so tired of doing the same thing and being let down and being disappointed.
Oh.
And so I thought long and hard about this and I really want to hire a matchmaker. Also because
You strike out on Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, Christian Mingle, Hinge, Highly, and all these other apps, and you want to spend money on a dating coach that's more than likely gonna tell you the same strategies as you would get from a dating app? Okay. Oh, okay.
I literally live in the worst city for dating statistically, and I feel like a matchmaker will be able to weed out the men that are not serious, weed out the men that are not financially stable, and allow the men that are serious about looking for the love of their lives in a long-term relationship and bring them to the forefront. And that's exactly what I need. Now, the only thing that's getting in my way is that hiring a matchmaker is actually extremely expensive. I am a single mom, so unfortunately I can't go spend all my money on that.
You might want to just focus on prioritizing your child instead of finding somebody that's gonna do the work for you when you need to be doing the work for you, madam.
And that's why I have created a GoFundMe account. I did link it in my bio.
At your big ass age, you want me to believe dating is so fried for you that you want to hire a dating coach, but your broke ass want to sit up here and go to your audience to start a GoFundMe. That way, you can, for some reason, con them out of a bunch of money so that you can find the love of your life. Because you going outside and trying to weed out all the bad is impossible for you because you seemingly can't do it yourself. So it's up to everybody else to help you out.
I've never done this before. I've never asked people for money on the internet. I'm extremely nervous, but it's just something that I am very passionate about and that I really believe in. I really think that it could really help me find the love of my life.
No.
And so I think that, you know, it could possibly work.
No.
So if that's something that you're able to do, I really appreciate it.
No.
If you're not able to donate, then just liking the video, just sharing the video, commenting on the video will help boost the video and get.
I just want y'all to know a lot of black women commented on the video, and that's why the video is not on their TikTok anymore. Oops.
It to people that may be able to help me out and donate. But yeah, I'm tired of doing the same thing. I'm tired of doing the same thing, and I think this will be a fun experience, especially for those people who are in the same boat as me, that they are looking for love and they're looking for new.
Oh, you know, little old Leon's looking for love, but little old Leon's not going to TikTok and trying to get people to pay me so that I can pay somebody else just so I can still strike out. You know what I'm saying?
Ways to meet people or do things. And I think as a single parent, it's also hard. So I can't wait to possibly, hopefully meet this goal and share that experience with you.
Oh.
So, okay. Love you. Bye.
So the GoFundMe is quite possibly the most ass backwards GoFundMe I've ever seen because it reeks of the greatest form of desperation. Help Winnie find love. Hi guys, my name is Winnie, and I'm a 30-year-old single mother residing in Atlanta, Georgia. Despite my best efforts, finding love has proven to be an elusive journey. I've explored dating apps, ventured out of my comfort zone, but alas, I've come up empty-handed in my pursuit of love. I've considered seeking the guidance of a matchmaker. However, the reality is that matchmakers come with a hefty price tag, often ranging from $2,000 to $4,000 per month. As a single mother, this financial burden I simply cannot bear alone. But I refuse to lose hope. I truly believe that investing in a matchmaker could be the key to finding my special someone who will embrace both me and my little one with open arms. That is why I humbly turn to you, my community, for support. With your generous donations, I hope to raise $8,000 to cover the cost for a few months in the matchmaking program. Every contribution, no matter the size, brings me closer to my dream of finding love. Thank you for your kindness and support and your belief in love's power to transform lives. Together, let's make this journey towards love a reality with love and gratitude, Winnie. I don't know why these fucking suckers put towards $130 towards something that she claims is supposed to be $8,000, but she has a $3,000 fucking goal. But let me play love maker and matchmaker to all you people out there that might look at this and say, well, she's just looking for love and maybe I should do something like that too. If you have to constantly do the same things and be disappointed, maybe it stands to reason that you should be looking in the mirror, because maybe the problem is you. Maybe you're not somebody people want to be around. Maybe you're not somebody individuals want to date, want to love, want to have coitus with, want to take care of, because maybe you are the narcissistic piece of shit walking this earth thinking it's everybody else's fault, creating this monstrous boogeyman that nobody else can see but you, because you've made it the fuck up. This woman has embarrassed herself to a biblical degree that she's been getting dragged by other women, and she's responded like a fucking narcissist.
Y'all remember that girl who said having a white audience is better than a black audience? Well, I don't know. She might be right about that, because one thing about black people, we would laugh in your fucking face for doing some goddamn foolery. Bitch, I know you fucking lying. Getting up here begging for money so that you can afford a fucking dating coach. Bitch, have you lost your goddamn mind? In this recession, you over here begging for money for a dating coach when bitches is trying to beg for money so that they can keep their lights on in their house? Bitch, you gots to be kidding me. Talking about something, I am really trying to take my dating life more seriously. And so I need your help, because the dating work, especially where I live at, is insane. You know, they're not financially stable. I know who's not financially stable. Bitch, you got to be shitting me talking about these men ain't financially stable. You got some nerve to get your ass up here on TikTok begging for a GoFundMe account for $3,000 goddamn dollars for a motherfucking dating coach. Bitch, you got to be real desperate to do some shit like that. And I really do hate to shit on women, especially in the dating, because I know full on that dating is really, really ass. But bitch, one thing I'll never be is that fucking low down in the gutter that I'll get my ass up here begging for $3,000 for a fucking dating coach for the hopes of me finding the love of my life. Bitch, please.
Winnie Parker, Miss Winnie Macy's ad Parker. I know good and well I did not just watch no video of you dry begging on TikTok asking us to donate to a GoFundMe for you a matchmaker. What level of desperation do you reach of needing a man that bad to when you get on TikTok and beg people for money to donate for a matchmaker? You need a man that bad? If you need a man that bad, you need to be able to supply the money to pay for the matchmaker. Ain't no way you need to come and ask us to donate so that you can get one. And then to have the audacity to say that one of the pieces of criteria for that man is that he needs to be financially stable. Be so for real. I feel like one of the first videos I even seen from this lady was something about her being close to 30 or being 30 and then having to move back in with her mama. I think eventually she did get her own place. Bravo for being an adult. But yeah, to be somewhere talking about the man need to be financially stable when you're not, you need to figure your own stuff out first. You don't need a matchmaker. You need a financial advisor. That's what you need. You need to get a financial advisor, not a matchmaker. Imagine donating for a matchmaker just to find out she the problem. Just to find out it ain't the dating apps, it ain't the men she going on a dates with, it's her. I can think of a lot of good things to do with $8,000. Helping her get a matchmaker ain't one of them. No thank you. Sound like you need to update that media kit and send out some emails to these companies and see if you can get some collaboration deals and get your money that way.
I dead ass just woke up, so excuse how I look. But I'm not desperate for a man. I'm really not. If I was, I would be booed up right now. Trust me. I could have settled a long time ago. If you follow me, you know that my dating experiences have been absolutely crazy and terrible. And there are people, believe it or not, I don't think you are, Dandia, Datey, whatever the fuck your name is. There are people that are invested in my love life. You may not be, a lot of people aren't, but there are people that are invested in my love life. So the goal of that was to, hey, let's, maybe people will help. And then I can also document the journey for people that possibly would want to, possibly hire a matchmaker. With that being said, I do understand where people are thinking like, that's crazy, absolutely insane, at the fact that she's asking for funds. I get that, because there's things that are happening in the world right now. There's bigger issues that we need to fry, okay, obviously. So I did delete the video. Oh, I didn't delete it, I just privated it. And I am going to just try to save the money myself, basically. So I mean, if you guys see more of me doing more brand deals, or you guys see me promoting things on TikTok Shop, that's why. I'm just going to save the money myself. I did take down the GoFundMe link. And thank you for the people that have donated. I am going to take down the link. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it back up. If you feel like, if you want to help, that's fine. But I'm going to just be saving the money and doing some extra things on the side so that I could possibly afford a matchmaker. But I will not be embarrassed for wanting a companion. Like, I'm not going to be embarrassed for going after what I want and looking and finding love. It's just crazy to me that everybody can be so involved in the show Love is Blind, right? For example, and like these love dating shows. And the moment a single person comes in and says like, hey, I'm looking for love, it's like, oh, haha, she's desperate for a man. If I was desperate for a man, trust me, Deandra, I would have had one. I would have settled. So
you can't sit here and tell me you out here looking for love when love could be staring you right in the face, but your egotistical ass don't seem to realize it because you're so strapped up in all this insecurity and doubt and all this anger and narcissism that you think it could possibly be somebody else's fault. And that's truly the saddest shit under the sun. I can tell you from a place of sincerity that it is pathetic to think like that because you don't get nothing done. You sit and be a couch potato for a good percentage of your time when you could be out there trying to better yourself instead of trying to pollute somebody else with all your bullshit. And that be the main fucking problem with a lot of people. People like to go amongst the world and think I'm going to spread my misery amongst other people. You want to know how I know that? Because I fucking did that shit. I went around depressed, sad, a little bit angry, and I was spreading that amongst other people who didn't fucking deserve that. And surprise, surprise, nobody around little old Leon at the current moment. And guess what? That's my fault. Ain't no invisible boogeyman that I can make up that's gonna sit here and be like, it's everybody else's fault. You know what you should do, Leon? You should come up with some fucking scam to scam a bunch of people out of money so that you can hire a dating coach, just so the dating coach can tell you you're gonna die alone. Like, what the fuck is the possible outcome that you would expect from this shit? It's absolutely stupid that you could have possibly at any point in time thought this was a great fucking deal. And I heard a little rumor that she told people that she deleted the GoFundMe. That's a fucking lie, because this is not a picture. This is the website. This is not a screenshot. This is the website. This is GoFundMe. Now let me refresh it because maybe she didn't get around to deleting. Let me be charitable. It's still up. So if it's true that she told a bunch of people she deleted it, she's a fucking liar, which might stand to reason why a lot of motherfuckers might look at her and say, I'm not really invested too much time into you. But you know what? Maybe I don't know anything because I don't know the dating climate of a black woman. I don't know the trials and tribulations of what it's like to be a black woman in dating. So I'm calling in the only black woman who's awake at the time of me recording this, Peachy! Peachy, glad you're here. Got a question for you. Are you in love?
No.
Do you want to find love?
It would be nice.
Oh, are you doing anything to where you could potentially go out and find love?
Not at the moment.
Oh, well, do you know that you could possibly consider hiring a dating coach?
Funny story.
Oh, no.
Years ago, when I think you remember a time where I was a bit more of an advocate for, the red pill stuff. I know. I if I knew then what I know now, no one reached back out to me, thankfully, because I was a broke college student. Still am a broke college student who couldn't afford I could barely afford stuff as is, but
PG.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a wise idea for somebody to get on TikTok and ask people to give her money so that she could be someone who finds love via a matchmaker?
No, but seeing the state the internet's in today, anything goes, to be fair.
Do you think it's a good idea to, in the description of the GoFundMe, say that it's $8,000, but the goal is $3,000?
Anything goes, but morally, no.
This is a truly tricky situation, Peachy. Love is truly in shambles if people gotta somehow scam their way out of situations in order to find potentially love. Do you think this woman is the problem, or do you think it's other people?
Well, she's more than likely the problem if she can't find a date.
And that's
there's either one or two things. I genuinely believe there are folks out there who are just very unlucky in terms of finding love. But there are also people who make, mistakes, and their expectations might be maybe too high. For instance, like she said, she's a single mother. Unfortunately, there are people out there who either don't want kids and especially aren't looking to jump into a relationship with someone who already has kids. I'm not going to be that person to be like, oh, her value has diminished because she has a child. But the real thing is, not a lot of people want to get into a relationship with people that are already parents. And one of the men out there that she's probably avoiding are men who have children themselves.
I just don't get it, because this woman is really tricky, because my introduction to her was that of complete narcissism. And apparently, if you comb through her entire TikTok, it's nothing but, get ready with me as I prepare for a day. Get ready with me as I prepare to tell you about how bad this day was. Get ready with me to tell you why I got divorced. Get ready with me to tell you why my lifestyle. It just seems like a constant stream of not wanting to improve your life, but instead bitch about everything that has happened negatively in your life. And spoiler alert for all the people that are younger than the age of 20. That is not a good life philosophy. That leads to depressive episodes and days where you can't get up out of bed and you just sit there and do nothing. And you have no leg to just get up and exist and have a little bit of fun with yourself because you spent all this time in the negatives and you never see the positives. Once again, you know how I know this and why I'm speaking so passionately about this? Because old little Leon has done that and it's not fun.
And it's not, at this point in time, at least I see it this way. It's neither, oh, it's because women don't do X, Y, and Z. And it's neither, oh, it's because men don't do X, Y, and Z for us. Dating's just hard. Like, can we all just agree that it's, especially in this day and age,
no,
it's just difficult to find.
I'm not agreeing with that. I refuse
No?
to agree with that. No, you listen to all these people who ain't got no bitches, who ain't got no men. Of course you're gonna believe dating is hard. But once you take your weird skepticism of everything not working out and you put it towards something positive, and you actually take dating advice from people who have successful relationships and marriages, you might walk away with a different perspective. Is it gonna happen for everybody? No, but constantly walking around saying, I can't find anybody. I can't find anybody. I can't find anybody. I can't find anybody. I'm so sad. You're gonna have a negative outlook on everything until you fucking die, and you die alone. And that's not what any of you want, and you fucking know it. You can sit there and try to act all macho like you don't need no love. You can sit there and say, I don't need no man. Everybody wants that warm feeling of being loved. Spare me that bullshit y'all want to talk about with all these fucking losers who sit around fucking OnlyFans girls that sit there and walk in your fucking face and tell you that OnlyFans girls ain't worth shit like these dipshits called Fresh and Fit. You listen to all them tell you all this shit, and then you fucking wonder why you sitting there jerking it at 3 o'clock in the morning. You fucking sad. My advice to everybody, especially to that miserable bitch, please, for the sake of it all, just be a little bit happier. Walk into something with a little bit more positivity. That way, you're not sitting there all gloom and doom, because guess what? A lot of people don't want to deal with that. And the more you try to force them to deal with that, the quicker they out the door.
People are mad because they're lonely.